Hello everyone, Hungover Canadian Goose here. I want to thank you all for viewing as well as tolerating my videos. This is my first scripted video since my other videos are unscripted and can be distracting or hard to follow. I want this to be a special video since I want to see a future subculture known as RGTOW or Rational Going Their Own Way. Consider this as a positive subculture that welcomes both genders. RGTOWs will be the ones who have observed MGTOW, NAWAL, modern-day feminism, and other gender-focused labels and ideals. RGTOWs are the ones to realize that they have a freedom to practice their own culture and to express their perspective of morality, equality, rationality as a functional mindset, and create or modify their own traditions and practices of the culture they follow. Like MGTOWs, RGTOWs will be able to identify that many people follow a basic common culture that may involve gender roles that exploit or degrade the genders, or even both biological sexes, but this will be a small variable to why they are going their own way. RGTOWs will know that they can have mutual friendships with any biological sex among themselves and other progressive and rational people. They will realize there are negative functions in marriage and divorce, and again, this will be a small variable in why they choose not to marry. RGTOWs realize that with social relationships with family, friends, peers, and colleagues, they experience a sufficient satisfaction mentally and emotionally, and know that marriage is not a necessity or social requirement. RGTOWs know that people following a traditional culture will disapprove, but they know that they have a freedom to choose to not marry. They are not tools seeking everyone's approval. RGTOWs are realistic in knowing the birth rate and rate of marriage will never fall to 0% because of people in traditional and religious communities that believe marriage is significant. RGTOWs will appreciate this since the government will have no need to impose a singles tax. But why would they, if married couples reap tax benefits? Dating to RGTOWs will no longer be a way to seek a boyfriend-girlfriend to marriage relationship, but instead it will be a gesture of friendship. I know this may be confusing, but as Sandman mentioned in one of his videos, there are MGTOWs that still date women. Since RGTOWs are mentally, financially, socially, and emotionally satisfied, there won't be a need for them to seek approval from those that oppose them. RGTOWs are happy, rational, and functioning people. They won't have time to deal with people that envy their happiness. And RGTOW, as a community, will be a social collective of happy, rational, and ethical people. Consider the mayor of MGTOWN spreading his ideas, helping out the homeless, and being able to call his fellow man brother. A happy community of MGTOW and a happy community of RGTOW is comparable to a happy, functioning family without drama or emotional and judgmental burdens. RGTOW isn't a club or an organization. It's rational and ethical people being able to find and interact with each other. So, what if you have a large group of RGTOW in a city with a large population of modern-day feminists? RGTOWs identify modern-day feminists as a significant deviation from traditional feminism, as it no longer aids in the equality of the genders. When modern feminists protest, where will the RGTOWs be? Likely, they'll be at a RGTOW community barbecue, interacting with each other, volunteering at a soup kitchen, or even helping the mayor of MGTOWN help the homeless. That's right, RGTOW men and women working together, doing charity for their fellow human beings. So, would the population of modern-day feminists decrease? Likely not. One MGTOW male mentioned, "These groups are just one giant shit test to inflame ethical men and women and even traditional feminists." Thank you for tuning in to my perspective. I would like to give a shout out to Sandman. His style of videos are an inspiration for this type of video that can keep a viewer's attention and interest. If you disagree with my video, please don't be afraid to dislike and leave a comment, but please take it easy on me. If you agree with my video in some way, feel free to leave a comment of approval, and please share your thoughts to shape my own perspective. Thank you, and have a nice night.